Hello everyone. 2020 has been a pretty tough year here at Curragh with what happened in January with the fatality and now with the COVID-19 pandemic that's affecting not just Curragh but the whole world. Because of the COVID-19 situation, it's difficult for me to get around and talk to you all personally, but I do have a couple of messages that needs to be addressed and that's what this video is for. The two issues I want to talk about today is COVID-19 and what we're doing at Curragh about it, and also some behaviours that have been happening at Curragh that affect safety on site and needs to be addressed. So starting off with COVID-19. As you know, we've had to do a number of things around hygiene, cleaning, social distancing, and made a lot of changes in the camp and also around site. And you would know that this is important for us to stop COVID-19 from coming to Curragh, or to at least manage the risk of it coming to Curragh. So I want to thank everyone for your patience so far and thank everyone for cooperating. But I also want to implore you to keep adhering to these measures to ensure that we keep COVID-19 as far away as we can from the mine site. So please be patient at the camp, be patient on site if you do get asked to stand further apart or clean up after yourself. The second issue I need to address today is some behaviours that we've observed on site that is very concerning. In the last couple of weeks, we've had an incident where someone did fishtails on a wet ramp going up the ramp, which is obviously a very dangerous activity. We've also had a group of people who took it upon themselves to make an acetylene bomb to scare some other people up at Curragh North. I want to make it clear that these sort of behaviours are absolutely not acceptable and will not be tolerated at Curragh. If you do things like that, you don't just put yourself at risk, but you also put other people at risk by doing that. And this is behaviours that are reckless and willful and shouldn't happen. And I want everyone to have a think about your role that you can play in stopping this sort of thing from happening. You should not be doing this. You should not, if you see people doing stuff like this, or if you hear people talk about it, please step in and tell them that it is not acceptable and won't be tolerated. And lastly, if you're a supervisor or a superintendent or a manager or any leader at Curragh, you should sit down and think about what you are doing in your area to ensure that people know it's not acceptable to act like this when you're working at this mine site and any mine site for that matter. So please, I know these behaviours are minorities and it's not, and everyone or most people here do the right thing day in, day out. But I do ask you to please sit down and think about it and make sure that you are not allowing something like this from happening. Thanks for your time and have a safe day.